Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen me before, my name is LUCID, and I do crazy, Wiccan, mystical, otherworldly things on my channel. So if you're interested in that, you might want to stay tuned and subscribed. But anyway, I decided I wanted to kind of continue my lucid dream kind of saga because, again, I do it quite often, and I've been getting very vivid lucid dreams, and I took it as a sign that I should probably do that. So besides that, we're going to talk about today how to enhance your lucid dreams. So how to kind of make your lucid dream stronger, because a lot of the times you get a lucid dream and then you're right back out of it, and it's like a weight, and it's just like, no, like I want you to enjoy the full range of things and how to stay in it longer. But I'm gonna kind of show you how to keep those lucid dreams so that you can explore and do so many more things with your nighttime explorations. All of these tips come from me personally. Like I said, I lucid dream very often, and these are the best things that have worked for me in my experience of lucid dreaming. If you don't know how to lucid dream, or you don't know what a lucid dream is, you can check out my video. I teach you how to lucid dream and what a lucid dream is and all of that. So that's the first video. I recommend that video before you watch this one. But if you're a rebel and you just want to skip into how to strengthen your lucid dreams, then hey, okay, come on. So the first thing to do, the most important thing to do, is once you realize you're lucid dreaming, you cannot freak out. Like, if you freak out, you're gonna wake up, and that's gonna ruin everything for you. So as soon as you get into that lucid dream and you become aware that you're dreaming, the first thing you need to do is calm down. You need to recognize, hey, I'm here, and that's it. Do not freak out. Just be like, okay, I'm here, I'm in this. Like, okay, you gotta accept it, you know? Don't freak out. Don't be like, oh my god, I finally did it. Like, no, it's gonna be a waste, and you're gonna wake up and you're gonna have to try again, and who knows when the next one's gonna come. What I recommend, because this helped me so much, once you are aware and you don't freak out, keep reminding yourself that you're aware. So keep saying to yourself, I'm in a lucid dream. Affirm that you are in a dream, because the more you affirm, I found that the more I affirm in a lucid dream, the more it becomes more vivid and the more it becomes clearer. It's like sometimes when I wake up in a lucid dream, everything's blurry and weird, but as soon as I start telling myself that I'm in a lucid dream, everything becomes clearer. And I can see myself and I can control myself. So if you're struggling with trying to make your dreams more clear or more vivid, the first thing, I guarantee you, if you tell yourself in the dream that you're dreaming, it works. And I experimented with it. Like, I was like, well, what's the thing I can do to make my dream stronger and like less fuzzy? Because I have a thing when I'm about to lose the dream it just becomes really fuzzy. And I told myself, just tell yourself you're in a lucid dream. So then I did it, and I tried it, and it worked instantly. Like, as soon as I said it, all the fuzz went away, and like it was very clear. So I recommend that after, you know, you don't freak out. So just affirm that you're in a dream. And then this is my favorite part, because nobody really thinks. I was watching this video before when I was trying to learn how to lucid dream, and it never really occurred to me to do any of this. So I'm gonna tell you, enhance your senses. Once you confirm that you're in a lucid dream, there are so many things you can do. But the first thing to do is enhance those senses. Really get into where you're at. Like, lick the floor. Smell what's around. Look around you. Look at your hands. How many hands do you have? Enhance your senses. Really smell, sight. What do you hear? What's around you? What do you feel? What can you taste? I don't know why, but whenever I lucid dream, I mostly end up somewhere in nature. So the first thing I'll do is pick up a blade of grass and just like eat it, like to see if it tastes like anything. One time I was lucid dreaming and I licked a wall just to enhance my lucidity. It did. It tasted like a wall. It did. These are things you can do to enhance your senses while you are lucid and while you are dreaming, and things like that. That's what I would recommend, because like I said, telling yourself you're in a lucid dream clears up the fuzz and the fogginess of the dream, but also enhancing your senses will do that for you as well. So next I'm kind of going to talk about how to elongate your dreams, like how to stay in it more, because although you may become super lucid with the tips I just gave you, you may not be able to stay longer in the dream. So I'm going to address that as well, not just to become more lucid, but just to stay in it longer. So usually what happens during lucid dream is, say you follow my tips and my advice, so everything's around you clear and vivid, but you start to lose track of what you're doing. And usually what happens is, when you start to lose track of what you're doing, the dream will become foggy and fuzzy, and you will start drifting into a dream, not a lucid dream, just like another dream, and you won't be able to control anything. Just affirm yourself that you're dreaming if that starts to happen and you are just, you know, going out of it, but you want to stay longer. The most important thing is, do not let yourself drift. Like, you need to make plans of action. If you're on a beach You have to decide, hey, am I gonna go swim? Am I gonna create a boat? You have to give yourself plans of actions, because your mind's gonna drift. And again, if you let your mind drift, you might just float into a dream, a regular dream. So you need to keep yourself busy, you know, and there's so many things you can do in a lucid dream. But the most important thing is to keep yourself busy, because you will drift. So you need to focus that you are in this lucid dream, that you want to stay in it. Give yourself things to do. I'm kind of just going to talk about what it is you can do, because, you know, you're in this terrain, you're in this your own domain, and you're walking around your world, and you're just like, okay, well, I'm here and I'm walking around, but maybe there's no people, and maybe you're just walking around. Okay, what's there to do? There are so many things to do, and this is the perfect time to practice creating your dream. You could go into the wall, walk out of it. You can create people. There are so many fun things to do in lucid dreaming. Not to mention you can fly. You can fuck. I'm just saying, you can do anything you want to do. Play around with it and like see where you can go, but you cannot lose that focus, or else if you're playing around with things and you lose focus of what you're doing, you're gonna float into a regular dream. So give yourself things to do and practice, you know, creating things. Practice flying. Practice, you know, exploring worlds. Let your imagination run wild, because this is the perfect place to do it in. And I guess those are kind of my tips about how to elongate your dream. But the most important thing, I think, of elongating is just staying focused, and that's it. Well, that's pretty much it. Like, about, I mean, I might have some other things about lucid dreaming, but those are just like my main tips. Those are just the tips I follow regularly if I'm ever trying to stay in a dream longer or enhance my senses. Those are the best pieces of advice I can give to you, as, you know, coming from me, from experience. But, you know, try things out, try other methods, you know, look things up and go for it. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed talking to you about lucid dreaming. So if you liked what you saw and you want more, or you have questions or anything, post them in the comments below. Subscribe if you like this, leave a like for me, leave feedback, leave suggestions, all those good things. And yeah, so stay tuned, and I guess that's it. So bye.